just two friends named Jake and Jake. Oh, and they're here to give you their take on the NBA, the MLB, and the NFL. Anything except NBC. And who will show up as a guest? Well, that's just yet anyone's guess. So prepare yourself for the fun and laughs from the guys. It's almost live here on the interweb. Are Jake and Jake.
Hello everybody, this is Jake P for the Jake and Jake Show. This is episode 13 of our show, and it's a Friday. It's Friday, June the 11th. Episode 13 was supposed to happen yesterday, Thursday, June the 10th. However, because of several different reasons, we did not have a show yesterday. So, Jake P, once again is myself, yeah. Jake M, however, could not join us today. So, I'm going to have to bore you with the fact that I'm just going to give you the facts for stuff. He is, like I've said many a time when I do these solo shows, he's more the entertainer, more kind of maybe insightful stuff. I give you the facts. So yeah, we're going to cover yesterday's stuff, cover some stuff for today. And yeah, so we're going to start with the World Cup stuff because we were supposed to preview groups G and Group H yesterday, preparing for the World Cup, which started today. But Jake couldn't do it, and we didn't have a show. So here's what I think is going to happen for Group H. We're going to skip G because I don't think there's really any. Well, I'll go back to G in a minute. But Group H consists of Chile, Honduras, Spain, and Switzerland. I say Spain wins that group, and Honduras is the second team out. And then Group G, which I skipped because I really think there's no contest here, but consists of Brazil, the Ivory Coast, North Korea, and Portugal. Brazil is going to be winning this group, and Portugal shall be the second team out. I may be wrong on Portugal, but there's no way Brazil loses in group play here. And we had two matches today. Host country South Africa played Mexico, and that was a 1-1 tie. And then Uruguay played France today, also in Group A, and that was a 0-0 tie. So yeah, this weekend I will be doing one-shot, like special one-offs that throughout the entire World Cup, where we give you the game scores for that day. There's 3 games tomorrow, so Saturday we'll be giving you 3 scores. Okay, now we're going to continue with our coverage of the NHL Stanley Cup Playoffs, and it's finished. As you can tell on my face, I have no longer got my playoff beard going on. I shaved yesterday, sometime in the middle of the day when I woke up, because yeah, playoffs are over. No longer need the beard. Not really support anyone in the NBA because I'm not a Celtics or Lakers fan. I wish neither team were in. I've stated this many a time. But yeah, Game 6 is over, which means I was right. Blackhawks in 6. So their slogan this year was 1 goal. That was their promotional slogan campaign throughout the entire year. And I gotta say, that's a pretty accurate goal of 1 goal. So here's what happened. After the first period, Chicago and Philly were tied 1-1. Second period, Chicago had a 3-2 lead. And then third period, I have no idea how Philly scored this goal. I actually watched this entire game, and more on like the viewing stuff in a moment, but I watched this entire game, and I have no idea how that Philly goal got in to tie the game up. That sent it into overtime pretty much. Which leads me to the next thing. The overtime goal by Patrick Kane, which will probably be referred to in Chicago as just the goal. I have no idea how that puck got in the net. I had no idea what was going on. Like, he starts skating away like he scored it. He knew he scored it, and then his teammates just kind of followed up on it, and then they waited a couple minutes, I don't know, reviewed it, and then before declaring that it was the game-winning goal in overtime. And before that happened, Philadelphia, like almost seconds in to the overtime, almost score a goal that would have sent the game to a Game 7 back in Chicago. However, that did not happen, and I am still baffled how that shot went into the net. I have no idea. So yeah, the ratings for this game are the best ratings for a playoff game, probably any NHL game since 1974, with a 4.7 rating and an 8 share. Honestly, I have no idea what these numbers mean. All I know is apparently these are really good because, yeah, I'm not a ratings guy. I have no idea what these mean for ratings, but apparently they're really, really good. And it was watched by 8.28 million people in the U.S. And I don't know what you can. Today was the parade, and I watched a good portion of the parade and the rally. An estimated 2 million people turned out in Chicago for today's parade. So kind of taking a little bit away from the interleague rivalry of the Chicago White Sox and the Chicago Cubs, which we'll talk about in baseball in a little bit. Usually it's talk of the town, but Blackhawks won the Stanley Cup, ending their drought of 49 years. Next up better be the Cubs. As a Cubs fan, I have to say that. But yeah, I can't really say more on this, but big props to actual Blackhawk fans for sticking this out, not the bandwagon people, which I'm not going to be one. I'll enjoy it. I'm happy the Blackhawks won, but I'm not going to say I'm a Blackhawk fan. Yeah, I have nothing to say about it. I'm not a Blackhawks fan. I'm not a hockey fan, but I'm happy the Blackhawks won. So yeah. Okay, now from one playoff series championship round to another, we're moving on to the NBA Finals. Game 4 was last night. We wanted to preview Game 4 before the game started, but like I said before, we were unable to. So we'll go with my prediction back a couple episodes ago where I said this series I feel it's going to go 1-1, 1-1. Well, so far it's gone LA Boston, which means Game 5 Sunday night, LA will be winning. All right, yeah. Hopefully that's true, because I like to have said I've called this. I can't say that I have or not, but so yeah, last night Boston beat LA 96-89. Paul Pierce was the standout, other than Glenn Big Baby Davis. Pierce had 19 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, and a steal. Big Baby, 18 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 steals off the bench. Apparently there was this scene where he's like slobbering on Nate Robinson's arm. I wasn't there to watch the game because I was hanging out with my friends last night, so yeah. But apparently there's pictures of that. Kevin Garnett had 13 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, and a block. Ray Allen had 12 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and a steal. Nate Robinson had 12 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. And Rondo had 10 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals. And then for LA, Kobe led the team with 33 points. He had 6 rebounds, 2 steals, and 2 assists. Paul Gasol had 21 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 blocks. Odom had 10 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, and a steal. And Ron Artest had 9 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, and a block. So, yeah, Jake M is happy that the Celtics beat LA. The series is tied 2-2, so we have a series again. But, I don't know, he correctly predicted LA would win Game 3, though it pained him to say it. So I don't know what he would be saying for this. I mean, he wants LA to lose, but I don't know if he feels LA will lose or not on Sunday night. So, I will not speak for him, other than the fact that as a Celtics fan, I'm sure he wants LA to lose. So yeah, yeah.